Hey yo, you're from the Neighborhood Quarter Guy here. And while I could talk about YouTube heroes and all the controversy it's causing, I don't want to beat a horse that's already been beaten right now, so instead I've got a PSA for you. Artists need money too. And it's like, one thing I've been seeing quite a bit of, especially on my Twitter feed, is the disgust that artists feel when unknowns ask them to do art for free, when those artists are doing paid commissions. And I gotta tell ya, one thing that feels insulting is when said people who don't know the artists promise to pay them in exposure. If you're one of those people, let me lay out some truth for you. Exposure does not put food on the table. Exposure does not buy new art supplies. Exposure does not pay the bills. Exposure does not help an artist get better. Improving supplies and practice helps artists get better, and exposure is not going to help them do that. They are people too. They have needs, and those needs oftentimes require money. That's why they offer commissions. And I've actually had commissions done for me, and they've been well worth it. I mean, even some of my friends who do pay commissions, I'm willing to drop a little money their way to support them. And if you want to support your favorite artists and they're doing commissions, then if you've got some money to pay for them and you really want to support them, then that's why artists do commissions. Anyways, I've also got some updates to drop. First off, thank you if you've seen my top 10 Neo Geo games list. Thank you for that. And it actually gave me an idea, specifically one comment on it. I've actually started thinking about doing a co-op Let's Play of Metal Slug 3, specifically the Steam version, because that has online co-op, and I figured that would be pretty fun. Now I just got to find a friend of mine who'd be willing to do it, who's got a YouTube channel. So, anyways, that would be interesting to do. Second update. So far I've raised like $60-some on my Extra Life season campaign. Just a reminder, I plan to do these streams every week until the November 5th game day. If I'm doing it alone, it's probably going to be at 2 p.m. Central. If I'm doing a game with friends, keep checking my channel for updates on that. Speaking of which, you notice that little bell icon by the subscribe button if you're subscribed to me? Yeah, if you want to see when I post a video, go ahead and click that button. And a reminder, the big Extra Life game day is November 5th, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time. It's going to be a 24-hour marathon of all sorts of games, just like last year. Expect plenty of surprises along the way. And third, my list for October. In case the teaser at the end of my Neo Geo list didn't point it out, yes, I am remaking my top 10 Kirby abilities. I am remaking the first countdown I've ever made, which I originally posted in October of 2011, 5 years ago. So that is going to be fun. Alright, for my question of the week. Have you ever wanted to order a commission from an artist? As always, leave your answers in the comments. Favorite comments will be featured in the next episode. Here are last week's winners. And with that, time for the fourth wall mailbag. As always, send me your questions via YouTube messages. Go to my channel, click the About tab, click the Send Message button. Favorite questions will be featured on the next episode. First question this week comes from Tykeman128, who asks, have you ever thought of doing a list of your favorite weapons in the Mega Man series? As a matter of fact, I have. I mean, Mega Man is a series that prides itself on a lot of things. It's music, it's gameplay, it's level design, and the awesome weapons you can get from defeating robot masters. And, I have got a lot of weapons I want to talk about in the Mega Man series. Though I'd probably divide it between the Classic series and the X series, mainly because if I did it for just one of them, it probably wouldn't feel fair, to be honest. I may do it sometime in the future. Next question comes from Amado Guerrero, who asks, how did you get into the Arcana Heart series? Funny story, actually. The only reason I've ever heard of Arcana Heart in the first place was through a chance encounter of a GameFAQs top 10 list that someone made about top 10 Japanese fighting games that probably won't make it to America. Arcana Heart happened to be on that list. Imagine my surprise when I heard that it was coming to the US. So I found out more about it, decided to give it a shot. And it was the original Arcana Heart on PS2. Ended up enjoying it a lot. And then when Arcana Heart 3 came to the PS3, I got that. No regrets. It's a series I felt it's one of those series that for me I feel deserves more attention, and hopefully it does. Speaking of which, I have to figure out a day to finally take down Paracelsia. I think I have more angles on that now, so I might be able to have better success this time. Well, next time I actually face Paris anyway. Next question comes from the Masked Mewtwo, who asks, thoughts on Lady Layton so far? Well, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, the puzzles are back, and the story looks like it's going to be quirky and fun, and Catriel just looks so adorable. He's so cute! I cannot wait to play that game. Next question comes from Alan Wright, who asks, what Pokemon would you like to see get an Alola form in Pokemon Sun and Moon? To be honest, one Pokemon in particular I think deserves more love, and an Alola form would be great for it. I would say Golem. I would like to see Golem get an Alola form. Golem was one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1. It was on my top 10 favorite Pokemon list, because it was always just reliable for me through my playthroughs of whenever I was able to evolve a Golem. It was just a reliable Pokemon for me, especially with the buff to Sturdy. And I think an Alola form would really do well for it. It would also give it more attention again, like it did back in the day. Last question comes from Brendan Wright, who asks, since you like all things cute, which of these three do you think is cuter? Kirby, Fidget, or Hardiano? Don't make me choose!